Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to see love in the general for the sign of Gemini for the month of April. So watch this video if you're a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you're dealing with one. Keep in mind, these are general readings, so it may or may not resonate. If it do not resonate, do not try to deliberately fit in, check in any other placement. If you want to have a personal reading, link is in the description. If you want to follow my Instagram, the link is in the description. And also, if you don't already know, I'm a Gemini Sun myself. So hey Gemini, love being a Gemini, love reading for Geminis. And let's just get started for your messages, Gemini. First, we'll start with the Kipper messages. For some reason, I'm called to use the Kipper today. So I want to do that. Let's see. Messages for Gemini. Some of you Gemini, intuitively I'm picking that you will get to know about somebody's pregnancy in your family. Because I saw the children card, just when I touched the Kipper. Alright, let's see messages for Gemini. Please give me a message for Gemini for the month of April 2023. Messages for Gemini. So we have expectations. Looking like you are expecting some sort of a news to come in. You're hoping for somebody to visit you, Gemini, maybe. Bad health. Some of you also need to take care of your health in the month of April. Concern. Yeah. Oh my God. Message of concern. How many concern messages we have, Gemini? Some of you really need to take care of your health. Some of you may hear a message of concern from somewhere. Maybe a news about somebody's bad health may come up. So I see that. Some of you also see that you might be expecting something to come towards you, and it might take some time, some delay might happen. So it may make you feel concerned. And then with the card of bad health, I also see that some of you really need to take care of your mental health, because we have two messages here which shows a concerning news coming towards you. It might make you a little disbalanced emotionally and mentally. All right, so you really need to pay attention to that. Just know that ups and downs are part of life, and just because the wheel is going down does not mean that it's never going to come up. It's good and bad days are just part of life. So if something is not as great as you expected it to in the present moment, things will change for the good in the future. All right, so yeah, you really need to keep yourself together in the month of April, Gemini. All right, so now let us see messages for Gemini. We will take the Moonology card. A message for Gemini, please. Message for Gemini for the month of April. So we have two cards here which shows expect powerful changes, and then we have prosperity lies ahead for you. So financially, I see there's a powerful change happening in your life. You just see, how I was saying, if something is not going as per the plan in one department of life, something good happens in the other department of life. That's how universe compensates, right? So I see that in your health department, something might be going down. Your health might be a bit of concern for you. But I also see that simultaneously your finances, your career, and everything is becoming very positive for you. So I see powerful positive changes happening for you around the time of new moon. And then again, we have new moon in Taurus. Both the energies, Taurus is a sign of material abundance and stability and all of that. So I see your finances are going to be really good. All right. I also see, I think there's an eclipse this month, in the month of April, I guess, somewhere around 20th. So you also, so I see that this powerful change might happen for you during that time, right? So your finances are definitely taking off. If your finances were concerning you, they were a matter of concern for you, I see that your expectations are going to be met in regards to that. But yeah, be very careful about your health, specifically Gemini. Because of all this tension and worry on your mind, you are deteriorating your health, and you need to take care of it, right? Especially your mental health. All right. So now let's see your tarot messages, Gemini. What's coming towards Gemini in the month of April? Give me the general message first. So general message for Gemini for the month of April. What's coming towards Gemini? Knight of Cups with the 10 of Wands. There's a love offer coming in, So I see that there's definitely a love offer coming in. Some of you, it's from a fire sign or a water sign. I see that this situation might have overburdened you. You really don't see it coming, first of all, is what I see, Gemini. When it comes to this love offer, you don't see it coming because you are so overburdened by different things in your life that you don't see love, or you feel like you don't have time for love. You have so much of responsibility upon your shoulder. You don't see love coming in, but love is definitely coming in. I also see that in regards to your career, you were working really, really hard and you were not getting as much return in your career. I see that some sort of a good news is coming in when it comes to your career, right? So maybe an opportunity coming from a distant place, somebody wanting to collaborate with you, your finances improving. So yeah, something in regards to your career is also taking off, and I see a good news coming in regards to your career. Okay, what else? But Knight of Cups typically generate a love offer as well. So if you are somebody who's like waiting for a love offer, I see that's coming in. All right, let's see what else for Gemini for the month of April. What's coming towards Gemini? Okay, so wow, Wheel of Fortune with the Four of Wands. Wow, so I see the wheel is turning, Gemini. And we have the card of expect powerful changes, and then we have wheel, and then we have prosperity, and then we have Four of Wands. Some of you Geminis, if you have been hoping to build your house, make your house, purchase a house, get property, land, whatever, I see that happening for you, and it's going to happen very unexpectedly. And I definitely see a rise in your status for some reason. Four of Wands also talks about material abundance, and then we have the card of prosperity, and Wheel of Fortune shows that it's all happening very suddenly, and then we have the expect powerful changes. So yeah, I see that your financial situation was not very good for the past few weeks. I see things are shifting, and things are shifting really, really fast in your career and finance department, and you will feel more prosperous and secure, right? So good cards for you. Some of you, I also see there's a celebration happening at your place. So maybe your friends and family visiting you for some celebration, some housewarming. So that can happen. Yeah, things are just looking good. Like the wheel is going up basically in your career and finance is what I see. All right, now let's see your love messages. Give me the recent past for Gemini. What happened in Gemini's love life in the recent past? King of Wands. So you might have been dealing with a fire sign, or maybe you were very passionately pursuing a connection in your past. All right, so then what happened? Then what was the blockage for Gemini in their love life in the past? Six of Pentacles. The blockage was somebody was not giving in equally to the connection. The connection was very out of balance. You see, there was a lot of passion, but the stability and the balance that is required to take the connection forward, that was missing between you and someone. Things were not moving at the pace that you wanted, and you were not getting the support that you wanted. What is the present energy for Gemini in love? What's happening in Gemini's love in the present? Five of Cups. You might be reminiscing about something from the past. It's like you still look back at the past and you miss the good old days that you experienced with somebody. You were lied to, cheated, or betrayed, or I see that you were just let down so many times by this person in the situation. You felt like you never got an equal support from them. You felt like you were the giver, and it was just taken for granted, and that is something which really bothers you in the present moment, right? So the memories of the past kind of haunt you, and I see that you're trying very hard to move on and be more optimistic, but it's very challenging for you to let go of the memories and be happy once again. So that is happening. What else for Gemini? What's the advice for Gemini moving forward in love? What's the advice? We have the Page of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Gemini, your advice is to... Seven of Wands talk about working on ourselves. You need to understand that whatever happens in our life, it happens for a reason. It happens to teach us something, and it happens to yes, in the moment it looks like the world is against us and everything bad is happening to us or whatever, but you need to realize that whatever is happening in your life and whatever happened in your life, it was actually to bring in this sense of newness in your life, to basically move you in a new direction. Your love life was pretty messed up, and it was a very toxic situation that you faced with somebody, but you were just not letting it go on your own, and then this whole shakeup happened, and it looked and felt very painful to you, but it was to take you to a new direction. You were suffering there and you were not doing anything about it, so the universe had to step in to free you from that suffering and that anxiety and that trauma, And all of this actually happened so that you can start focusing on yourself. You kind of lost yourself in this love with this person. You become very codependent. But to release you from that and to make you aware that you can be on your own as well and you don't need anybody for your existence, all of this happened. Somewhere you lost that in the process. Like when you were dealing with this person, you forgot that. So it was to remind you, to bring you back to your own self. Okay? So what is coming towards Gemini next in love? What's coming towards Gemini next in love? So we have Queen of Wands. Yeah, exactly that I was talking about. Page of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Whatever happened so that you can work on yourself. You can work on your self-confidence and you can build back in your life. When you were dealing with this person, you became so codependent on them. You started making this person as the center of your life and you felt like only this person can save you. And then when this connection fell apart, you realized that yes, you went through trauma and you had to process trauma, but you are still alive without this person. And you are starting to work on yourself, your self-confidence, and you're looking good, you're smelling good, and you know. So I see that yes, this transformation happened in your life with this person so that you can come back to yourself, and you are coming back to yourself in the future. That's what I see. And obviously this is not going to resonate with everybody, because obviously not every Gemini is going to work on themselves. This is only for those people who will work on themselves. I see transformation happening in your life. And you will be able to realize as to why things happened the way they did. It was all happening for you, you know, not to you, but for you. So what else for Gemini in the future? Future outcome for Gemini. What's coming towards Gemini in love? It's Five of Swords. Again, you also need to be very careful that you do not ignore the red flags like you used to in the past. Some of you, I see that whatever lessons you've learned from your past experiences, just hold them tight to you. Like do not forget your lessons, because whatever happened in your love life, it taught you a lot. Just make sure that you do not repeat the same mistake in the future. All right? Yeah, the Tower card. See, so I see that a lot of things were revealed to you and a lot of things came in the light, and it was a very shocking process that happened for you. Just make sure that in your future, the Strength card, see, whatever you've learned, you keep it very close to yourself and you only rely upon yourself, and you stand up for yourself. No matter who stands up for you or not, you are standing up for yourself. So that is something which you've learned in this whole process. Just keep it very close to yourself. And I see that when you will learn that, and when you will not paint the red flags pink, and when you will stop ignoring the red flags, that's when love is going to happen to you. You know, but until and unless you learn those lessons and you follow them, you stick to them, you will keep on repeating the same pattern. So so there's a choice. Basically there's a choice to hold on to those lessons and make similar choices in life so that you can attract somebody very good, or like just keep repeating the shit and like forget your lessons and then keep tolerating BS people and BS situations and then cry that love is not finding me. Your choice. Okay, so what is the advice for Gemini for the future, please? Yeah, Knight of Wands with the Chariot. So both are asking you to not forget your lessons, keep your life under control. Your life is just under your control. You do not give the control of your life to other people and situations. If your life changes with the outer circumstances, there is something wrong within you. Like you really need to understand that. Until and unless you are solid by yourself, nothing on the outside can ever shake you. That is something that you need to focus upon. And I see that when you will keep your life under control and you will work on your own strength, love is going to find you. So love is finding you. In the future, I see there's a love coming in and there's a very balanced connection coming in. But you also need to show up as a very balanced person for that. A balanced person who does not tolerate BS, who does not ignore red flags and does not degrade their standards just to like fit in. That is something that you need to understand. A painful ending happened in your life. It was happening for a reason. Just make sure that you do not repeat the same patterns again. This reading is talking about patterns, recognizing patterns and not repeating them very heavily, you know. All right, let's take your Divine Whispers card to close off the reading, Gemini. Give me a message. Wow, I'm working hard to bring you all the happiness. This is you, I guess. This is you. So I see that you're working really, really hard, or you will work really, really hard to bring all the happiness to yourself. Till this point, you thought that your happiness is going to depend on somebody else, but now you're realizing that your happiness just depends on you. And when you will do it, a very beautiful connection is coming in your life. Okay, what else for Gemini? You make me hopeful about the beauty of love. Yeah, I don't want to accept the reality. So this is again you, Gemini. Stop rejecting the reality. You know, I remember there's this one girl who approached me for a consultation today, and she was like, you know, I want to book a consultation for you and all of that. I was like, okay, of course you can book a consultation, this is the process and everything. And then she was like, so like, will I get satisfactory answers from you? Like, you know, I hope that you give me the right answers or whatever. So I told her that I am going to give you the right answers, but I'm not going to give you the answers that you want to hear. There's a difference between the two. Obviously, if I will say things that you want to hear, it's going to make you feel very good. And I'm not going to do that. I'm going to say you what I see in the cards as blunt as I can, so that sometimes you may not like the answer, but it's going to be for your greater good. And then she just went away. So yeah, I mean, if you don't want to hear the truth and you don't want to accept the reality, in the moment it's going to feel very good, but eventually it's not doing anything good to you. So you need to understand that life does not come with sugar-coated truths. It does not come with sugar-coated lies. Basically, it comes with harsh truths, and you have to accept them. All right. So yeah, I see that you will be hopeful about love once again, and love is going to find you. But again, you have to first accept the reality, and you have to accept that there were toxic situations in your life that had to come to an end. All right. Now let's see the message about the person on your mind. I forgot to do that section today. So what is the energy of the person on Gemini's mind, please? What is their energy? Two of Cups. So there could be somebody on your mind. They are feeling very emotionally inclined towards you. All right. So somebody wants to have a relationship with you is what I see. What is this person's next action towards Gemini? Ace of Pentacles with the Moon card. So I see that, okay, so maybe this person was playing mind games with you in the past. They were trying to conceal a lot of information. They were trying to hide stuff. But with the Ace of Pentacles here, I see that this person now wants to like work it up with you. And we have the Seven of Pentacles again repeating in the reading. Some of you, this new beginning and the better beginning that you're having in your relationship could be with the same person. But you know, for them to come correct to you, first you also have to come correct to your own self. So if you are in a very miserable place and you're like not happy with your life, you will just keep on attracting narcissistic people. But when you're happy with your life and you're doing good in your life, other people step up their game and they match your level. So your advice here is to like step up your game and let other people match your levels. You do not degrade yourself. All right. That's what I see for you. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. I see this person might be, some of you, there's going to be an apology coming in or an offer of collaboration. But again, all of this will only happen when you accept the reality and you don't paint the red flags pink, and you work on your own self, Gemini. You first of all get rid of this codependency issues and you stop making this person the center of your life. Only then. So yeah, that's your message. Let's see one divine whispers for their energy towards you. Give me a card. Days just pass by without you. Yeah. My ego is bigger than our love. So I see that this person is very egotistical, but they are also very egotistical because you allow them to be. When you show this person the door and you make them realize that they cannot come with their stupid ego towards you and they have to come correct if they want it with you, they will come correct. And I see that this person's days just pass by without they miss you. Or they don't accept it. And they will accept it when you will raise your standards. But if you keep on fitting in, they will keep on taking you for granted. So you have a choice. You clearly have a choice. So yeah, that's your reading. I hope this helps and resonate. If it does, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment. I will see you very soon in the next video. Till then, you guys take care, stay safe. Bye.